Hi there, happy Chinese New Year to you and welcome to another edition of Hoohaa Sports Today. I'm Patrick with news on an Olympic champion coming out of retirement. This weekend's fixtures in the EPL, plus who's the fastest in the first official test sessions in MotoGP and Formula One. But our first edition in the Chinese Lunar New Year of the Rabbit begins on a disappointing note. Malaysia's world number one women's squash player Nicol David suffered a shock loss in the final of the Cleveland Racket Classic 2011 when she went down to England's Laura Massaro in 9-11, 7-11, 11-9 and 8-11. This is the first time Nicol had lost to Massaro in 9 meetings and failed to pick up her first Whisper title of 2011 and subsequently missed out on win number 51 of her professional career. Next, we move on to a little motorsports news. Both the MotoGP and Formula One teams are feverishly testing out their 2011 machines. MotoGP is in Malaysia for the first official test, and after 3 days of circling the Sepang circuit, Gresini Honda's Marco Simoncelli topped the timesheets ahead of Casey Stoner of Repsol Honda by half a second. World champion Jorge Lorenzo was third, while former 2010 teammate Valentino Rossi was 10th in his Ducati and has said that his shoulder injury is still bothering him and was still experiencing discomfort. Still some weeks ahead for healing and more testing. The Malaysian MotoGP is scheduled for October, but the season kicks off in Qatar on March the 20th. Continuing with Formula One, where Lotus Renault's Robert Kubica was fastest in the first official test in Valencia. The pole clocked 1 minute, 13.144 seconds, 500ths of a second quicker than Adrian Sutil of Force India. Felipe Massa ended with some trouble when his Ferrari caught fire and was found that it was due to a leaking oil clamp. Nothing serious, no toasted Brazilian nuts in Valencia. Meanwhile, Jenson Button was third fastest and amassed the most amount of laps, 117, as he tested out the new Pirelli tyres in last year's McLaren. Okay, let's move on to football with this weekend's fixtures in the Premier League. But let's take a look at the table after the midweek matches. United kept their 5-point cushion after that 3-1 win over Villa. Arsenal are still chasing them thanks to that slim come-from-behind win against Everton. While away wins for Chelsea and Spurs keeps Man City under pressure when they only managed a draw against Birmingham despite being ahead twice. Liverpool are in 7th, the highest they've been all season, thanks to that 2-0 victory over Stoke with new boy Luis Suarez on the score sheet. So, to this weekend's ties. On Saturday, Stoke will play Sunderland, Villa take on Fulham, while Everton host Blackpool. Man City will try to hang on to third as they go up against West Brom. Arsenal travel to Newcastle as Spurs will want to keep their undefeated run at home intact when they face Bolton. While Man United visit Wolves. This could be the one that sees their unbeaten run come to an end. Or is that just wishful thinking? And on Sunday, there's only 2 fixtures. A win for West Ham will see them out of the relegation zone as 18th goes up against 17th. And the big one between Chelsea and Liverpool, where a win for Kenny Dalglish's side could solidify their Europa League spot. The Hoohaa Sports crew will be at the Funky Villa located at E at the Curve in Damansara. Kickoff is at midnight, but you can join us earlier for some quizzes and of course our fans live interviews. And our final item today is on Olympic champion swimmer Ian Thorpe of Australia. The multi-Olympic gold medalist Torpedo has announced his return from retirement and is aiming for the 2012 Games in London. Thorpe quit swimming in 2006, citing a lack of motivation after becoming Australia's greatest Olympian with 9 medals, 5 golds, 3 silvers and a bronze at the 2000 and 2004 Games, along with 11 World Championships. Thorpe specialized in the 200 meters, 400 meters and 800 meters freestyle events. However, he is targeting success in the 100 meters and 200 meters freestyle and the relay events in London. And that's a wrap for this Friday. Don't forget to log on again on Monday as we'll have all the football results from the weekend, plus the reaction from fans live in the Chelsea-Liverpool game. Till then, have a great sporting weekend. Bye for now.